Democracy. It's the foundation of our great country. For almost 300 years, it has survived wars, civil wars, and world wars. But trust in our democracy is once again at an all-time low, and we have only one man to thank for it all. Pete Davidson. This man has caused our society to crumble from within. In 1 year, he has turned one of our most beloved rappers into a rabid fascist and xenophobe.
You're not a Nazi. You don't deserve to be called that and demonized.
I see good things about Hitler also.
In that same year, Kanye went insane after Pete penetrated his family, both psychologically and physically.
One time, Pete was like, "Babe, let's go get some ice cream at Thrifty." And I was like, oh my God, you are making me so horny. Rite Aid? Thrifty?
Every human being has something of value that they brought to the table, especially Hitler.
This rampage by Pete is caused by something within him, something that we mere mortals cannot comprehend, but we can definitely feel. And that is big dick energy. This phenomena of big dick energy has been plaguing our society for a while now, dating all the way back to our ancestors. But the term big dick energy can be quite misleading, so let's make sure we're on the same page. Urban Dictionary defines big dick energy as having the complete security of not needing other people's benchmarks to know one's own worth. Those benchmarks being wealth, intelligence, beauty, or a big penis, aka a big dick. Any suspicion of try-hard vibes kills big dick energy, as does the kind of cockiness that speaks of insecurity. Individuals with BDE have an incredible effect on the people around them by using their unnatural charisma to mesmerize their victims. That unnatural charisma, if you may, makes that BDE unhateable. And for the opposite sex, it makes them sexually irresistible. These two effects combined make the BDE overpowered in our modern day society. So what's the problem with BDEs? Well, just think about it. If BDEs are sexually irresistible and have a never-ending supply of sexual partners, and on top of that, have power and influence over others, who suffers as a result? That's right, small dick energy people. SDE people are the antithesis of the BDEs. They crave attention, and yet they never get it. They lack self-confidence and self-worth, even though they may have achieved way more than your average BDE. Common terminology for these people in the past has been posers, incels, red pillars, and the people that the red pillars refer to as alpha males and sigmas. They're not real. They're not, what are you guys doing? They believe that they are better than the average person by being actively worse than almost every average person. They then brag about the smallest accomplishments and sometimes even straight up lie about their achievements in hopes they can get influence and power over others or the love and affection of a woman around them. But as predicted, it does not. Their actions convey nothing more but insecurity and weakness. This increased insecurity and weakness increases their small dick energy, creating a never-ending loop of hopelessness, anger, and jealousy towards the big dicks and society as a whole. This self-created cycle of hopelessness within the SDEs leave them with very little option to achieve their goals. So little, in fact, that they are often forced to turn to extreme measures. The SDE community is so insecure with their situation in life that they have to ruin it for everybody else who is. With their entrepreneurial spirit, they will try to make a quick buck off of you with their get-rich-quick schemes and their drop-shipping businesses. And if all else fails, they will run for political office and slowly start eroding your rights, eroding your freedoms, and eroding this beautiful democracy of ours, just so they can be better than you. Because they can never win when they actually compete with you. A BDE knows that if a man, or God forbid a woman, earns a little bit more than him, it's not a sign of societal collapse. What the small dicks fail to realize that the big dicks can is that in a society, there will be people that are just plain better than you. And that is okay. That is totally fine. You will survive. If it weren't for those meddling Pete Davidsons of the world, the Kanye Wests of the world would feel a little bit better about themselves and their lackluster achievements that they shove and shove in everybody else's face. Nobody cares about your Lamborghini. Okay, maybe I do. Lamborghinis are cool. I will say that. Lamborghini, if I could have one, I would. And I would probably So, this is a small dick energy problem, not a big dick energy problem, right? Yep, that is correct. But we know that the small dick energy people are not gonna change. They never do. So the small dicks are causing all of the problems. But the big dicks are so carefree, well, they don't care enough about this issue to fix it. So it's left to us, the ADs. If we, average dick energy people, banded together to stroke the small dicks, small dick energies, and if we stroke their ego enough and entertain the SDEs in their hobbies of exploitation, it may, just may, be enough to make them feel better about themselves. With just the right amount of stroking, their little dick energies may grow enough to achieve at least an average dick size energy, and possibly even give them the illusion of what it's like to have big dick energy. Which, by my calculations, should be enough to drop their extreme views and become healthy members of society that at most do humble brags. Like us, average dicks do when we stomp on dirty plebs in Call of Duty.
No, get the